Cześć i dzień dobry from here in the Jewish quarters of Krakow, Poland. Jak się masz? Wszystko dobrze, bardzo dobrze. How you guys feeling? Oh man, it feels great to be back here, and I just want to make this video because I know some of you wanted to come to Poland and you think about coming to Poland, and you've watched a lot of my videos on Poland. You're like, is this guy just making it up? Is someone paying him to talk about this? Like, I don't know, is it really the truth? Is it really that good? So I want to give you some advice before you come here to Poland. Some of y'all. Some of the things that I've learned, and I thought I would make write something down about this. And actually, hold on, let's see. My camera wasn't set to the right quality, but I think you guys will deal with it. Some of you guys who want to create, just go with it. You won't get it perfect. No such thing, you know that. So, that being said, some advice for going to Poland, for coming to Poland. What do I wish I knew before I came here? And you can use this for Poland, but you can use it for anywhere. And I want to show you guys a little bit of the walk that I have while I'm going here. What I wish I knew before I came to Poland was that times have changed. Times have changed. And I would probably want to know this before I came to Poland, but you can use this for any country. Oh, we're about to have a beautiful view up here, by the way, guys. Beautiful view with a bunch of artifacts and stuff on the, ooh. So times have changed. That would be the first thing. That'd be the first thing that I say. Meaning, you've probably read things, you've probably heard things, people have probably told you things about a place. Now this is true of Poland, but this is true of a lot of different places. Most countries and places. People have said things about it. And some of those things are just expired. Some of those things are outdated. Something you should know. And more importantly, if you heard a story from a person, you have to understand, and this is true of anything, it's their experience. Oh, look at this. Wow, look at this, yo. Oh my gosh. Nah. Look at this. Wow. Wow. So this doesn't even have to be the reason you come here, but just, I mean, look at this, really? But you have to understand, when people tell you about a place or something, it's always through their experience. All the time. Like, it has very little to do with you. Because if someone comes here, a lot of times people have come here and they had a bad experience. You know, maybe they went out and they lost their phone, or maybe they came here with a little bit of money and they couldn't find a cheap place. Now that their experience is tainted, now that's what they tell people. Now what they do is they say, oh, look at these artifacts, by the way. Look at this. Y'all see that? I'm not recording in the highest quality, but can you see? It's pretty amazing, no? Look at this. People say things from their own experience. And then sometimes we take their experience as our own, which means here in Poland, look at all these locks. I don't want y'all to just look at me the whole time. I wish I picked a better quality for my camera right now, but oops, it's okay. This'll work. Look at that. Reminds me of the lock bridge that they have in France. I don't know if you guys have seen it. I put it in some of my vlogs before. You'll notice that in my vlogs, I had the lock bridge in Paris when I was living close to there. But then towards the end, it didn't make another appearance in the vlog because they took it down. And I'm wondering how long they're going to keep these locks on here for. More importantly, I wonder if S and B are still together. I wonder if they're still together. Anastasia and Roman, I wonder if they're still together. Huh. So the one that they had in Paris like this, they actually took it down because the bridge got too heavy. Yeah, like it was the locks got so heavy because people there, it's so full, the locks. So not only, hey, Scott, Nicola, and Rory, are you guys still together? But they would put the locks on top of locks, on top of locks, on top of locks. And the bridge got too heavy. So they took the locks down. So that's why y'all didn't see it in the vlog. And actually, when you walked across that bridge, you could feel the bridge was like really like shaking because of the heaviness of the locks. I don't know if I've ever been on this side before. So I don't remember who you were in the comments. I can't remember your name. But you said something about, I remember the last time you were here, you were skateboarding. This is where we were skateboarding. We skateboarded around this whole thing. Very beautiful here at sunset, by the way. But beautiful right now. This is all new to me. This is what I mean when I say you guys push me to see new things. Because I'm like, well, I want to share something with them, but I don't want to sit in front of the camera. Because I had all these things I wanted to talk about, but I was like, you know what? I'm not going to sit in front of the camera and just talk about Poland. Now, maybe one day I will, but now, no. I'm going to wait till I go there, and I'm going to talk about it while I'm there. While I have boots on the ground, that's when we're going to do it. And actually, I don't know if I've been on this side. Have I been on this side before? Someone who's watched the vlog before. It looks a little familiar, but not as familiar as I thought it would be. Whoa, look at that. Y'all see that? Look, it's going up. What is that? Does someone know what that is? Like, is that like anyone can do that? Is it a restaurant? I don't think I'd ever do it, but looks cool. I'm sure one of y'all would do that. Wow. It's such a different vibe here in the winter. What do you think about it? Does it seem a little bit different to you all here in wintertime? Normally it's packed full of people. And honestly, it's like a little Paris, to be honest with you. Yep, that's what we did the last time. That's what we did. And we skated around the whole thing. Okay. We gotta stick to the topic. Talked about understanding, like, advice coming to Poland is you're taking other people's experiences. You take other people's experiences and you're mixing them with how it's gonna be. It's not gonna be the same for you. I want y'all to think about me on YouTube. I was talking to someone about this the other day, I think they told me about it, and I told them that I talked to someone about this the other day. That's what happened. Because I said, like, I know I'm a very attractive person, okay? You should think that of yourself as well. I know I'm a very attractive person. I'm also 2'2", so I'm like 6'8". Actually, I'm really 6'7", but on my roster it says 6'8". Hey. So I know that people watch me a lot, and that has a big factor in people watching me. A big factor in people watching me. Amor, look. The pueblo. That's a big factor in the people watching me. Because, yeah, I am attractive and I smile a lot and I'm very big and I'm not like most people. I'm genetically like a celebrity, genetic celebrity. Like, I've lived in places where people are small. I live in Mexico. I lived in Asia. Like, places where people are super small. And I know that. So when I tell people something, it's through my experience. Now, if you look different, if you're like, your experience is gonna be different. People, like, if you don't smile so much and you're not so open, I talk to everybody. I talk to people all the time, everywhere I go. And if you're not like that, your experience is gonna be different. So when someone's telling you, I didn't like the place too much, they probably were looking for different things than what you were looking for. They wanted different things than what you wanted. And that's something you have to keep into consideration when people are telling you all this stuff. Because they have a different viewpoint than you do. And they have a different experience. So my advice coming here would be to just come here and make your own experience. Like, it'd be that simple. Go and make your own experience. That's it. That's it. Because you can always read a great review. For every great review, you can find bad reviews. Like, always. Always. It's always like that. And actually, I think we're going to go, I don't want to get too far away from because I need to go eat soon. I found a new pierogi place. Or it's like a Polish place. It's a Polish restaurant with all traditional foods. And they have a buffet there as well. But you got to come here and make your own experience. Like, your own experience. That's not even about a place. Like, it's not even like this is something you should do because it's a place. Look at that balloon in the sky. Make your own experience with anything, with a business, with a relationship. Like, listen to other people's experiences. That's a poor excuse sometimes, because we hear their experience and we make a belief about it, So I cross the street. I want you to imagine right now, I cross the street, twist my ankle, and now I talk about how bad the roads are in Poland, how they need to fix them. Now I tell you that, and you act like it was you who twisted your ankle. So now in your mind, you're like, well, the streets in Poland are horrible. This is bad. I don't think I want to roller skate there or take my friend who's in a wheelchair there, or I don't want to do any of that. And it's like, whoa, 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 whoa. Like, that's not yours. That's not your experience. That's someone else's. That's what happened to them. You're forgetting the fact, well, maybe they're very clumsy. Wait, I think I noticed, but isn't that a mall down there? I want to say a skateboarder down there. I think it's time for me to sign up for one of these Lime scooters again. We might have to take that down there. I think that's a mall. I'm pretty sure it was a really cool mall down there, from what I remember. If I can remember this place right, I get really confused. Like when I get outside of the center of Krakow. Sometimes I think I'm in Poznan and, But no, you gotta make your own experience, people. You gotta make your own experience. This is my experience of Poland. Like what you see through my vlog, you see my experience of Poland. But I know a lot of you guys watch other people's vlogs and you're like, well, this person didn't like it so much, or they complained. They have a different experience. But you hear the experience, you still come up with a belief of what you think it is. You create this world of what you think Poland is, or whatever it is, because someone else told you. But if you go there, you can create your own. See for yourself. Everyone talked about don't come in Poland in winter. I'm here in winter. And the sun is out, it feels great. Like I have a scarf and I'm not even wearing it. It's hooked to my belt. Like I'm not taking my jacket off. It's not even as cold as I thought it would be. Like it was colder. I came from Barcelona coming here. It felt colder there because of the wind. So it would have been sad if I just took other people's experience of like, you know, I shouldn't come here because it's winter and it's cold. And because it's cold, I shouldn't come. That'd be a sad experience. It'd be sad to take on. Because the sad thing is it wouldn't give people a chance. It wouldn't give the country a chance. So you want to come here? Look at me. Have people treated me rude here? Have anyone yelled at me as I'm walking? Quite the contrary, actually. When I don't have my camera out, I'm saying hello to everybody I walk by. To be honest with you. Look at that. Wow. Poland. And I remember people used to ask me back in the day, like, Luke, what do you do when you're there? And I could not come up with an answer. I've told you guys this before. I was like, just listen to my music and walk around. Literally, that's what I did. Like I used to come here and stay for 2 weeks. And at that point in time, I would just stay in Warsaw. And I would stay there for 2.5 weeks, 3 weeks, a week sometimes. And just listen to my music walking around. And just kind of saying hello to people. That simple. Look at that. No, thank you. That looks cool for some people. That looks cool from a distance. Wow. But come and see for yourself. Or more importantly, if anyone watches this video and has been to Poland, maybe write down your experience of Poland. And then maybe you guys can read through these people's experiences and see for yourself. See for yourself what you think. I think you'll be pretty shocked at how many times we think it's going to be one way and it turns out to be another. And if you have a few minutes, probably I guess it'll take you maybe an hour and a half to read. I wrote a book called Poland My Way. And that book, I talked about my first time coming to Poland. Like my very first time. And I talked about all the thoughts that I had when I got here. I won't spoil the book for you, but I remember saying, like, all I knew is the language was hard. They didn't like people who looked like me, but I think the girls are pretty beautiful. That's all I knew about it. And then as I came here and as soon as I got off the plane, I talk about this in the book, I got off the plane and I remember this one flight attendant, beautiful, just looked at me and smiled and said hi. And I was like, wait, what? I was ready for people to attack me. I was ready to get off the plane. This was back in 2015. I was ready to get off the plane and have everyone looking at me like, why are you in our country, boy? Or to say horrible things to me or look at me horribly. None of that. It was all love from the very, very, very beginning. And it's little things like that I think that people need to understand. I could have taken on other people's belief and not ever have come here. I could have thought my friends were tricking me to come here, the ones that I met in Mallorca, Evelina, Anna, Hannah, and Magda, and Evelina, yeah. My 5 friends who got me to come here, I could have thought they were tricking me, but I didn't. I was like, I'm gonna go and make the experience for myself. Now you do need to be a little smart with that. Use a little bit of your intelligence that you have but you gotta make it for yourself. Make your own experience. If you didn't like your experience, you can always go back and change your experience. If all of a sudden you come here to party and does not have good parties, now you don't like the country. But if you come here to have good food, now all of a sudden it's changed. The country's changed. So that'd be the little thoughts that I share, my advice coming here. Come here with an open mind, not listening to maybe what everyone says about here. Come with an open mind and create your own experience. Hope that helped you out. I hope you guys got a good walk through the city. I had the wrong setting, so it's probably a little shaky, but it's okay. Such is life. Say la vie, my friends. And with that being said, I'm gonna look for something to eat now. Find me a green juice here. I'll speak to you all later. I appreciate all of you guys' support, all of your comments, messages, emails, contributions, your hellos, your goodbyes, your welcomes, your thank yous. I appreciate it all. And I'll speak to you guys soon in the next Vault video. Because I'm probably not here right now. If you're watching this video, I'm probably not in Krakow anymore. But this was me thinking of you before I left. So that being said, see you later. Do widzenia.